etie for eyendra enije na enije ewo Ghana pa na enije ewo Ghana pa na etitru northern region ho side no trese na enije wo ho ankasa ukọ yendia abudus and the andanis no ohwa over 40 years ni na omo sha se omokun na nkofo bebre efemu wuye sa ekono santokwa no over 40 years close to 50 years nkofo bebre efemu ewuye na eno ema 17 years ago omo hene ma nkofo bi ekochi no ntokwa na mu na ehyasie over 40 years na ntokwa no de bi omo kun 17 years ago no na omo hene in 2002 omo hene no nkofo bi ekotwa na omo twa hene no neti etie for na nya asem ketwa ewo Ghana has it since then no still ntokwa na atua so san between the abudus and the andanis na abudus and andanis no ukọ omuechie a omo ye enuanom omo ye cousins na sa ekonwa na omo tena so no abudus ni be diso kakra obon se andani ni be diso nti no eno na ema ntokwa no eba mema ntokwa ne ba but endra Ghana for bi enije because endra omunia omotiase na omoka se ya kun ekunkun ye ho sa afi de afono yen afi ye pasumdwe na omotena ase ema asumdwe ebaaye etie for na enye easy na endra omode omo hene for over 17 years ni no omo hene no omutwa ne tin endra omode hene bi esia na mu atrese bibia etoso din na hene no mudi nisi anemu no ofri the andani side of yendi hono Dagbon for no ofri the andani side na abudus for no kra eji hene ne to mo se hene de yaje atum se ono ne yenia ye de ya hene na enene asema ba enti endra no Ghana fo nia mpanyifo nia wo Ghana bia endra omu nyina omu boshi yeko northern region ema mo koye ceremony we fefefe trese wo hye nkofo ba ya fefefe na Akufo adomu ni akoye Asiedu nketia wa wo hwe pictures na ewo screen so na obehu Mahama muni atrese political leaders no obia ekoya na efe tie for Andrade. I was proud to be a Ghanaian ankasa even though me free northern region hono I was very very proud na Akufo ado ekasa Akufo ado ka say ono no oye abudani nti no hwe abudus and andanis no say ono onya abudu ono no onye andani na oye abudani na trese omutu ni nia ye de abo me fine na sese peace abana sese Akufo ado say omobema train akoho from Volta region trese impumtu omobema companies bia ba ho omobema say yesi ehokra na iron wo ho a ombetumi amane te omobema investors abehwekra amane iron na wo ho ntie for weni asema ba nti yenkotie nsema nkofo ekekan enigensem ene asema Akufo ado ekan no.
Earlier today in Yendi, government officials, chiefs and other dignitaries, including former President John Mahama, witnessed the historic event. The colorful event took place at the forecourt of the Bewa Palace, where the President, Nana Akufo-Addo, was the guest of honor. The President, in his speech, called for unity and outlined government plans for the Dagbon traditional area.
The Dagomba people have Islam as their religion. And the Quran states, and I quote, when two groups of you fight, make peace between them. But if one party is recalcitrant and persists in war, let the entire group come together to ward them off, unquote. We are not to fear the strategy of our enemies, but our own mistakes. Dagbon does not have to fear an external enemy. Dagbon is a great state, one of the most ancient traditional states of our history. It has survived many marauding forces and repelled many enemies. Dagbon can only be brought to its knees by internal malcontents, and it is our collective duty and in our collective interest to fend them off. I therefore call on all sons and daughters of Dagbon to unite behind the new Yana, Mahama II. He's a man of experience and dignity, and I'm confident he will discharge his duties of his new office with distinction.
President Akufo, now President of the National House of Chiefs, Togbe Afede, on his part, says the National House of Chiefs sees the resolving of the Dagbon crisis as a big relief to the National House of Chiefs.
The resolution of the Dagbon chieftaincy dispute, one of our very top concerns, comes as a big relief. That is why we owe a debt of gratitude to His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Oseidu II and his committee of eminent chiefs for the wonderful job they have done, not only for Dagbon, but for all of Ghana. Successive governments have played their roles, but His Excellency President Akufo and his government deserve special praise. Your Excellency the President, I want to remind all of us that the real work for sustaining peace in Dagbon has only just begun. I want to ask all our politicians to play their role. Very importantly, let us take politics out of Dagbon matters. Dagbon people are one, and all perceived differences are political constructions. To our Dagbon brothers and sisters, I have a humble request. Please remember that Dagbon cannot achieve much unless you stay united. We have a common desire for development. Let's join hands in pursuit of that objective so that we will leave a legacy of peace, unity, and development for our children and grandchildren.
President of the National House of Chiefs, Togbe Afede the 14th. Meanwhile, Information Minister Kojo Ponkroma has expressed confidence in the sustainability of the resolution, as both the Abudus and Andanis are convinced of President Akufo-Addo's neutrality.
About 3 years ago, when candidate Akufo-Addo came here, he visited both Abudu and Andani, and he made a profound statement that he was neither Abudu nor Andani, but he was Abudani, if you recall, and that he's not interested in taking sides, but is interested in getting the two sides together to resolve this matter. And since assumption of office, he has been key in supporting the process and trying to bring a significant dimension that, listen, we must move forward and that compromises must be made. Indeed, if you talk to both sides, they'll tell you that they have confidence in his neutrality. Their confidence in his neutrality has been central to this. In addition to that, they also share the view now that compromises must be made.
Information Minister Kojo Ponkroma.
And let's go on the grounds now and speak to Mohammed Aminu Alabira, who is our correspondent there. Aminu, you're welcome to Eyewitness News. Now, the big speeches have been given. What are the reactions afterwards?
Thank you very much, Madam Samda. The reaction has been that today Dagbon is a one Dagbon in the northern region here. That is what the people have been telling me. And what they are asking for now is development. That government has no excuse any longer to tell the people of Dagbon that because they are not united, they are Abudus or Andanis. That is why they cannot bring development to them. They are asking that for now, government should bring development to northern region, and for that matter, Dagbon.
The president made some promises about development, didn't he, Aminu?
Yeah, he did, Madam Sanda.
What are some of the key issues, key promises he made in terms of development there?
Yeah, one significant decision he made was that the president said he was going to bring investors so that they will go and look at the iron ore at Sheni, so that a railway line will be constructed from Accra through Volta region to Yendi and to Burkina Faso, so that Yendi will become the hub of businesses or whatever in the northern region here. So those are some of the things. And he also mentioned that cabinet has approved some amount for the Yendi water system. So Yendi will soon do away with the old thing that they are enjoying now. You know what? Yendi has an acute water shortage when it comes to the dry season like this. So, President had mentioned to them that recently Cabinet has approved some money for water to be brought to Yendi. It is waiting parliamentary approval. That was what President said. And he also talked about development such as education, road infrastructure, and other things that Dagbon will now begin to see in his government.
So what else is happening now after the pomp and pageantry is over, I believe? Or is there still a party ongoing?
Yeah, currently, people who came to Yendi just to witness this, and they have started moving back to their various places, and Yendi is gradually becoming deserted. But an interesting thing also happened this morning. Just after the event, the Yendi has a presidential lodge. So after the event, the president moved to that presidential lodge, and interestingly, he met with the two regents. We were not privy to what discussions went on there. But what's the name? The Kampakwe now, who was not present at the function, came and met with the president there, and then Bole Leonard too was also there to meet. The president met the two of them. Whatever happened there, we didn't know. So that was what happened.
Now, what has the new Yana been up to after the outdooring today?
Yes, the Yana is saying that currently his doors are open to all manner of persons, irrespective of their religion, their tribe, or wherever they are coming from. He is ready to welcome everybody and to give his support. He says he is going to make sure that Dagbon, and for that matter, Northern region, sees the needed development. Then Yana made a pledge to President that he needs a befitting palace for the Bewa, for Bewa Nagbewa, that is the Yana palace. That he should build a befitting palace just to complete whatever the president has started in ensuring that a total peace is brought to Dagbon.
And I believe the promise was made that the palace would be completed, wasn't there?
Actually, in the president's speech, I didn't actually hear him mention specifically that. Yes.
Very well. But so what happens next? He moves into the new palace. What other processes are there to be witnessed, or that is it?
Currently he was led into the palace by the president himself, and so for now he takes charge of the traditional area. So from tomorrow he can begin to begin his assignment of sub chief. The president promised him or asked him to do the just thing by ensuring that the rightful things to the two regents are given to them, so that just to ensure that a total peace is brought to Dagbon here. That was what the president specifically mentioned to the new Yana.
All right. Now, how soon should we expect him to start the enskinment of the new sub-chiefs?
Madam Sandra, for all you know, maybe by now he would have given color to whoever he wants to enskin. For now, his authority begins from now going. So anytime, any soon, he can begin enskinment as the new or a substantive Yana for now, Madam Sandra.
Thank you very much. Aminu Mohammed Alabira, there is our correspondent.